This last summer in monsoons in 2021, we had almost 20-inch monsoons, which is great. We need it. We needed it really bad. It was a blessing, but it also comes with a little bit of a curse because our grasses, everything explode, grow up, and that causes fuel loading, which now we're on the back end of it now. So with our lack of winter precipitation and spring precipitation, we are probably most likely going to have a pretty good fire season.
So what happens this time of year is we tend to start to dry out, and the weather becomes hotter, drier, and so the possibility of wildfire goes up.
We just try to educate the public as best as possible, especially going into a season like we're getting ready to go into, that, you know, all it takes is one little spark, and whether that's from a cigarette or from a loose chain on a trailer or something like that, it's all causes potential for a fire.
Our neighbors to the west, Nogales, and they had some decent sized 1,000+ acre fires this weekend. So I mean, we're getting into it right now.
Everybody needs to take responsibility and be careful of what they're doing, whether it's discarding of cigarettes or having open fires, so making sure fires are put out, or cutting or welding, heat producing items. We just need to be careful with those.
Any kind of vehicle, really. I mean, anything with, you know, the catalytic converter, the exhaust, you know, even if you're out with the family and you just park the truck, you know, you go out to do a little hike or something like that, and you park a truck, try to find a spot where the grass isn't up underneath the vehicle. Same thing with the UTVs and ATVs, just try to park them in. There's plenty of spots you can find that, you know, are just dirt.
When we get into the middle of June, we start to see our typical monsoon pattern come in, and prior to the arrival of rains, we typically see what's called dry lightning. And with dry lightning, you get lightning strikes that strike, but with the absence of rain.
We talk about the weather every morning before we go on shift, and it gives us our LAL, our lightning activity level. So we kind of expect those. We expect those, you know, in late June, early part of July is to get that dry lightning. We even get them in July until we start getting that really good soaking rain to where, you know, when we have those lightning strikes, it doesn't start a fire.
Yeah, it's just staying informed, watching out like on the social media pages, and we go into fire restrictions, understanding the fire restrictions, and, you know, if you don't know, make a phone call.